Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Factorio, the Two Towns. Today is a day about defenses. See, god fucking damn it, stop! When I'm going through a door, be open. That's sort of the point of you existing there. Otherwise I'd just get rid of you. Right. So today is the day about, defenses. Now, our north town, they like to spread out far more, so they're gonna have walls, like, at each individual town. But the south town, it's a little less spread out. It's a little more centralized. A little more closer to what an actual normal Factorio factory is. So what's going to happen is the south town, or south country, I guess now, south boy, or did I make south character female? Well, I forget. The south individual has decided, yeah, that putting full walls over the entire area is a lot more preferable than just having it in singular location sort of situation. So what we're going to do is we're first of all going to clear this forest out a bit, bring the walls up to here as yeah, we got a north boy and south girl. Those are our people. I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to put walls right about here-ish. This looks like a good height for the south wall. The south girl north wall. Let's do this. I'll fill in the rest of it later, but for now, we just needed to know where the wall was going. And we're just gonna cut down all these trees. We're gonna cut down all these trees. Down all these trees. La 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 la. Now, officially, the wall doesn't actually go out this far yet. But, I mean, honestly, there's a forest here anyway. It doesn't actually matter. It doesn't matter what I do specifically. All I know is I don't need to, do what I'm doing. Fucking cut down every tree, see? And then you go the fuck away. It should be that if you can't if you can't interact with the tree, then you shouldn't be able to place things there. Oh, whoops. Because, like, just the different distances being inconsistent is a little unfortunate. Hip, 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 hip. And there you go. That's the wall. Oh, no, we wanted it to be like right here-ish. Yeah, this looks about right to me. This looks like the same amount of space. Okay, perfect. And obviously there's not going to be any trees in between them. Let's just get rid of these. But yeah, today's episode is just going to be about placing walls and such. And I'm aware it's boring, and I'm sorry, but I can't really do anything about that. You sort of have to live with it. You sort of have to live with the fact that, yes, today's episode will be a little boring. That's just the way of the world. The weight of the world on your shoulders. What am I hitting? Oh, it's a rock. Oh. Neat. Huh. I somehow missed some. I mean, interesting, at the very least. Honestly, the reason I'm not talking, and is a reason for that, it's because the only talking point I have is the movie I recently saw, which was well, for those binge watching like years from now or months from now or whatever, it won't be as relevant. But Endgame just came out, Avengers Endgame, and so that's the only real thing on my mind right now. I saw that last night, I believe. Was that the last night? No, it was last night. And yeah, that was definitely a fun movie that I full on enjoyed. Again, I won't go into it because you know, spoilers, whatever. Again, if you're binge watching years later, it is obviously not spoilers, but it is currently. And this episode will go up in the danger zone of spoiler territory, so I don't want to, you know, take chances and such. But just know that's why I'm not really, you know, talking about much at this moment. Right, honestly, that's perfectly fine as is. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to find our car, which is somewhere in here. Oh wait, no. We wanted to, yes, place some actual walls around South Girl's towns here. And no, the lore does not state that they were once dating. That's an outright fabrication, is what that is. That's neat. But yeah, she wants a full wall instead of just a partial wall sort of deal. So we're going to make a full wall going. It's going to have turrets on it. But obviously, they're going to care a little less. A little less. Not too much less. A little less. Excuse me. Honestly, I thought this wall here would be good, but it's not. It serves no purpose in that particular location. So now I go down here and try this and tie this wall to the rest. There we go. But yeah, this does mean that South Girl, she's gonna have a lot. Oh wait, no, hang on. I just remembered what the lore of this game was. See, I put it into a recent game of mine. Because if you didn't know, in the description of every game I ever play, I put a little bit of lore into it. Sort of, you follow along with the characters if you want. You don't have to. And I just remembered what I put for this one. I didn't put it in this one because I'm a weirdo, but I did put some lore there. And what I did was, if you'll recall, or if you'll go back and look now, you'll find that for like Bob's Mods and Raising the Bar, I put in a little bit of lore for the characters, for our resident Factorio protagonist AJ Johnson, who you saw his name in my first Factorio series. If you watched that, please go watch it. It was fun. But yeah, so I put AJ Johnson has been the protagonist of all of my Factorio series so far. And anyway, so at the end of Raising the Bar, who he was the one there, he left. He left the planet, and he left it to who he was with, which were, because I'm creative, I made it so that the people he was with were the mod creators. We had Bob and Angel, and as far as I'm aware, those mod creators are both guys. So yes, and we're gonna make something over here. But yeah, South person who I still have yet to figure out who it is. I don't actually need this here. And I just do this for a while at the very least. Go up here and run out of walls. Right, so you are going to be grabbed. And I'm going to grab a shit ton of the brick and start making my own walls, essentially. But before we do any of that, we're going to take the stone we have in our inventory and put that away. Because we have a little too much. We don't need this much. We don't need this much wood on us either. So instead of this, we're just going to go put it along the wall. Or at least along the wall segments. South wall begins here and then goes down like there. But yes, let's go deal with our stuff over here. Car! Anyone who's ever grown up in Canada knows the car maneuver. And what yelling car actually means. Because you could just yell it and it'll mean nothing. It has to mean something when you yell it. Otherwise you're just saying words out loud. Where are my... I don't really have a storage for a south person yet. Yep. Yeah, so how I'm thinking about it currently, since that could change, is I'm thinking that the character of Angels in the south and the character of Bob is in the north. And that's just sort of what I'm seeing it as at this moment mentally. Now I could completely change it, and just put this here and here. I could completely change it and have it so that it is a male and female character, if I wanted to. I don't really feel the need, but I could. It's absolutely able to happen. Okay, so I grabbed from that one, so I want to grab from this one next. There we go. We're getting a shit ton of walls, which we can't ever stop making because, for the most part, yeah, it's going to fill our inventory. But what we can do is we can... Don't know what you plan on doing in this area, South, but you are, from what I can tell. There we go. Now everything makes sense. Excuse me. Right to here. Perfect! The south is now completely encased in walls. Now we just got to sort of actually do some stuff. Now I'm thinking we'll be able to turn on the south power. God, my car's down there. I drove down there and then didn't... Why did I do that? I hate walking around. It is the worst thing of all of the things. It's the worst of them. You can get my car from down there. Also, put up some walls like here, essentially. There we go. There's a south little sort of thing. We'll put in the north wall momentarily, but for the time being. Yeah, the north puts walls around each town segment, but also just along the fucking south wall here. All right, so yes, I believe it's time we finally start working on copper and such. What we could do is we could bring the copper up here. And we do need to bring a little bit of copper up there, but right now what I want to work on, let me grab this. Now, that is a nice connection physically right there. And boom. Pick up you. All of our turrets are nice and neatly not broken and stuff. Let's see here. Each wall takes 5 brick. Okay, so we are in fact compacting them. Okay, so you... Yeah, I did grab a little bit of copper to make the good ammo. You're going to come down here. And we may have like an ammo production here for copper and silver. I don't know yet. Or copper and steel is what I meant. I don't personally know yet. What I do know is that this is my circuit making area. So we're going to need a shit ton of factories, which we don't have really yet. Do. 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 No, no, do, do. Well, what you don't know about factories could save your life. Do. Yeah. La 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 la. And we will need copper wire for something else. I don't even know. This is my circuit production. It's going to take a garbage amount, just an unnecessary amount of copper cable, and just copper in general, actually. So let's start putting these down. Do. La 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 la. And this. There's a reason you make it this specific way. It's because of the ratios and stuff. They might have changed it since. But yeah, it's 3 copper cables per 1 circuit. This is the thing that's actually making the circuit. So every half a second, we're gonna need to grab from here and place into here. That's why we have 3 inserters there. It's really quite intentional. Now the big question becomes, how do you incorporate iron? Because there is a way to do it. Oh, wait, no. Okay. This is our circuit town. And it's the green circuit town, so nothing too fanciful. Oh, that won't work. Hang on. There we go. Weird walking sounds. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and then we just do the same thing on the other side. Oh, but it's 20 minutes in. So that'll have to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, have been Keywii. You've been great too, and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!